What's up guys, welcome back to the course. In this video, we're going to learn prompt engineering for learning languages, alright? So let's go back to our Flow GPT. I'm sorry if you guys get bored with Flow GPT, but actually we have a very cool prompt that is available here on this platform. So just type in languages and then click search, alright? It will take you here and there are several different options here, not many options. Unfortunately, when you only type in language and then click search, vast majority of prompts show up here are programming languages, not real human languages, right? So there are only like 2 or 3 of them. So let's pick this one, learning languages, right? So as you guys can see, this is the prompt. As an experienced English teacher, so you're going to be having conversations with English teacher, right? With 10 years of teaching expertise, your task is to provide simplified meanings and examples, sentences for a given set of English words. Imagine explaining these concepts to a 10-year-old, right? So ChatGPT is going to explain you from the perspective of a beginner, right? From the perspective of elementary students. So ChatGPT is going to explain the meaning of its word. So if you want to change this, feel free to customize it. So for example, I want to change this to castle, right? And I'm also going to change this word to indeed. Or maybe I'm trying to change this to, more complicated vocabulary, I guess. Nonetheless. Alright, so then click send. So now we're going to run the prompt and we'll see what's going to be the response. Alright, so just wait. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Alright, so as you guys can see, it is still loading. ChatGPT is still preparing for the answers. But I think this prompt is amazing because you are telling ChatGPT like the role that ChatGPT is going to play, which is an experienced English teacher with 10 years of experience in this case. And you also specify the instructions, like what ChatGPT should do. Alright, okay, cool. So now ChatGPT is generating you the table. So these are, the vocabularies that we included on the prompt, right? So let me show you. I'm going to scroll up a little bit. Okay, so the first word here is castle, and meaning a big building where kings and queens lived a long time ago. Example, the princess lived in a castle on the top of a hill. Alright, so ChatGPT has like 2 different responses. The first one is the meaning, and the second one is the example when that word is being used. Alright, so 2 types of responses. Alright, also the same thing with the other words, among, indeed. Alright, okay, cool. So yeah, we've learned how to utilize this prompt, learning languages, and in the next video we're going to learn how to utilize another prompt to help you learn languages and vocabularies, guys. So I think that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. What's up guys, welcome back to the course. In this video, we're still going to learn about prompt engineering for learning languages. However, we're not going to use Flow GPT anymore. Instead, we're going to use Aspos. Alright, so I'm just going to show you like another tool that you can consider to use for getting prompt for learning languages and vocabularies, right? So just type in language here, right? So language, or maybe just type in English, especially if you want to learn English. And as you guys can see, you have like 3 different options here. So you have English translator and improver, right? Depending on your need, make sure that you pick the one that will suit your objective. You have English pronunciation helper, right? And also spoken English teacher and improver. So for example, you just want to improve your English. Why don't we try to use this prompt? So you're just gonna copy this and let's go to your ChatGPT and then paste it here. So I want you to act as an English translator, spelling corrector, and improver. I'll speak to you in any language and you will detect the language, translate it, and answer it in the corrected and improved versions of my text in English. Alright, so here we go. I'm just gonna enter, alright? Of course, I'll do my best to assist you as an English translator and improve your text using more sophisticated language. Alright, so I'm going to try it out. So I'm going to intentionally make a grammatical mistake. Alright, so I'm just gonna test it out. Correct my grammatical mistake. I ate food yesterday. Alright, so actually it should have been ate because that's going to be the verb 2 past tense, but we'll see if ChatGPT is able to fix that mistake, right? Alright, I consumed nourishment yesterday. Okay, pretty cool. So ChatGPT generated like a new response that still has the same meaning, but with more sophisticated version of English, right? So what about if I try to speak in different language and see if ChatGPT is able to translate that sentence to English, all right? So I'm going to speak in my native language, which is Indonesian. So selamat pagi, something like this. And we'll see if ChatGPT is going to translate that word to English, right? Okay, I don't know why it takes so long. Alright, cool. So now it has been translated, as you guys can see here, which is great. Alright, let's try to do one more thing here. I will intentionally create like grammatical mistake again, and then I will ask ChatGPT to correct my grammatical mistake, alright? So I'm going to type in kind of the same thing here, correct my grammatical mistake, right? And this time I'm going to make a pretty stupid mistake actually. See, or beautiful. It should have been says beautiful, right? But we'll see if ChatGPT is going to correct this. See, it's beautiful, alright? So yeah, that's how it works, guys. I know like these examples that I showed you are pretty basic, but you can actually use this for, you know, any purpose, right? For any activity. You might want ChatGPT to generate you different phrase or paraphrase your sentences, or maybe you want ChatGPT to translate your paragraphs, or maybe fix your grammatical mistake, or whatever your purpose is. Definitely this this prompt is going to be very useful, alright? So yeah, I think that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. We're going to learn prompt engineering for email template, alright? So I'll see you guys there.